Hello everyone, I'm Delphi. Today I'm basically going to talk about the other sides of the Songsword community that is not animations or edits, because oh boy, those two literally dominate the Songsword community. So yeah, onto the video. Songsword video essays has actually been getting really popular in the recent times of the Songsword community, especially when Songsword Season 2 and 3 ended up basically being uncancelled, which is a plus and a good thing for the Songsword community, and also for a little spin-off that will take place during the Great War. And this side of the Songsword community had actually grown so much to the point where I even threw my hat in the ring and made a Songsword video essay about Tigran, as I ended up seeing a bunch of parallels between him and Eastern Europe, when it comes down to history at least. And the main face in the terms of the Songsword video essays would go to Voltaris, as they had been the main one who made so far the most Songsword video essays, and so far as well the most popular one in terms of making video essays, which is a blast to watch. So if you basically ever get in a situation where you want to listen to something in the background or watch something related to Songsword, then check out Voltaris, as her videos are pretty fun to watch and also listen to if you just want to relax and stuff, especially her rewrite video of the entire Ender arc, which I personally suggest you go check out, as even though it's almost an hour long, it's actually worth watching and listening to during your downtime, or you just want to watch something new from the Songsword community. Okay, so basically, in terms of Songsword memes on Discord, it is very popular in the song. It's very active and popular in the Songsword community over on Discord, and especially in Square Media's Discord server. But YouTube, oh boy, in terms of Songsword memes content on YouTube, it is dead, like dead. Very few people actually post memes over on YouTube, like very few. And some of the recent ones has been not too long ago, like only like a few months, not a few months, but like almost a whole year ago. So yeah. Also, to people who don't see Songsword memes over on Discord, trust me, you guys are pretty much missing out, as you can find some pretty funny memes over there. But that could change at any moment with Songsword coming back and stuff. So yeah. As it basically takes a very long time for any Songsword news to really come out, not that many people actually make news-related videos to Songsword. And the only active one, or at least semi-active, since they hadn't said anything after that one announcement about the Great War thing, Songsword News, the podcast by Ceridian. And also I think Noah Atlantis too, but I think he's just a co-host or just a guest, I'm not sure. Yeah. Now you may quickly go at me and say, wait a minute, Delphius, aren't they both Songsword News? Why cut them up into two different categories? Simple, the first one strictly refers to Songsword News as in related to Songsword itself or its spin-offs, while the other one is, just talking about the community. Since when I was thinking, I couldn't really be very sure on, hey, should I make them to be a part of 1, 2, or something like that. So yeah. Also, not that many people talk about Songsword News in the community. Which is on to our subject, Songsword News community. Songsword community news, as in people who report news or updates on the Songsword community. And only a few did it. When I say a few, I mean me. So yeah. I mean, there's not much else. I mean, there is a lot of news that happens, just not that many people talk about that said news. Like, for example, did you know that Tell's Aradonia server has shut down? Or whatever happened to Vortex Studios? So yeah, not that many people actually talk about any news that's happening in the Songsword community. The only time you actually see it is over on Discord. Other than that, you don't ever see it show up on YouTube, which leaves people who don't have Discord or not in a Discord server to just be wondering what happened and stuff, which shouldn't be the case, but sadly it is. Yeah. Sorry for the weird cut there. I said that hey, this music wouldn't be very perfect for the next parts because they're gonna be pretty upbeat. So here we go. I mean, should really anyone be surprised this part is even in the video? I mean, we got your life in its community. If anything is big enough, or at least get the word out long enough, or far is enough at least, you're definitely gonna get something from it. And well, we did. But actually, surprisingly, in the early phases side of the community, it wasn't like the other sides. What I mean by that, instead of making fictional characters from other universes react to songs more, I mean, of course there was like a few at the time. Like for example, Minecraft Story Mode reacting to Ingresses versus a Killian fight, which when I tried to find it on YouTube, I couldn't find it now, sadly, so I can't show you it. So, yeah. Other than that, the main thing that was actually happening on this side of the community at the time, after Songs War was cancelled, was recreate Songs War Season 2 and 3 within Gacha Life. That's not even a joke. I even watched it myself at the time. And then eventually, sometime after Songs War was no longer cancelled, one of the people who was doing this, or carry on, started to post again, and had been pretty much active. Recent posts being a few days ago. What he's doing currently is just still Gacha Life Songs War, but he's not recreating Season 2 and 3 in Gacha Life. But now he's just basically making a whole nother story, following a small, well, I guess I can call it small, Voltaris family. Also, a special mention to old Shaws. Yeah, if I most likely butcher that name, do correct me if you're seeing this. Songs War music. What do I say about it? It's music inside the Songs War community that is very popular, still popular to this day actually, and that's pretty much it. Yep. To some of you guys may be surprised, fan art of Songs War is still pretty active. You may not be able to find it on certain platforms like or Blue Sky, but similar to the situations with Songs War memes, fan art of Songs War, the majority of it is over on Discord, and to find the majority of it, you go to Square Media Discord. Because, oh boy, just go to the creation wall, and you will find countless and countless of Songs War fan art right beside a bunch of other fan art of Square Media's other projects like Alex and Steve Adventures, and other things. Even I made one as well. And a few others I'm planning on showing, and the one I'm planning on showing in the World of Infinity video. So yeah. Songs War animation memes. There's only one active person, and that's not a joke, one active person in this side of the community, and that'll be Tags. Other than him, there's virtually nobody else. That's not a joke. It's basically dead in the water. Other than that, Tag, good job. But yeah, other than Tag, who is, well, from what I can find, is the only active one who does other stuff as well. Songs War animation memes are basically non-existent. Not on Discord, not anywhere else, not even on YouTube. And finally, on the final side of the Songs War community, Songs War Minecraft servers, because oh boy, there's plenty. There's the very first one, and that is the real famous one, run by Dexium. Then there's the Songs War Bedrock server, which became World of Infinity. And then there was Tales of Ardonia, and a beta server that was basically a precursor to Tales of Ardonia. And each of these servers had a big community, except for Tales of Ardonia. It had a community, but it was small. Like, even smaller than the World of Infinity server, which shrunk after a lot of stuff due to reasons, and also people stopped making content about the server. And all of these ended up having their own spark and charm to it. The very first one ended up creating the Outlaws clan. The second one created the Omega Empire. The very third one, brought back the Outlaws. Yeah. if you didn't know, all these servers had shut down, sadly. But, and make it even more sad, World Infinity was planning on continuing, but Mojang had to go around and screw up the bedrock side of the community of Minecraft and mess up the modding side, making it where you can no longer mod. You can now only use the marketplace. Yeah, you can definitely see no one was happy about that. Not one bit. So yeah, World Infinity shut down, the original server shut down, Telstar Journey shut down. They all had their own sparkling charm. Now, I didn't know much about the original server after Noah Atlantis videos, because any news content on that server went pretty quiet, unlike the other two I mentioned, and so yeah, not much to say. Like, in terms of describing the community, the first one, I'm not sure how to describe it, since all information, public information at least, about that side of the community is gone. Well, not gone, but like not published to the public. The second one, World Infinity, the best way I can describe is very creative. It had a lot of creative people, and also was kind of a bomb. And it was like a bomb that could go off and bomb creativity. Telstar their community was pretty chill, like really chill. Not a joke. It was so chill. Out of the last two I mentioned, this was the chillest server you can actually get. So chill that there was no wars. There was that one war, but that one lasted for like 30 minutes, that they said, and it quickly ended. Other than that, it was so chill that it was basically nothing happening on the server, which seemed like a good thing, but was actually a bad thing, surprisingly. Because people often forget that if everything's chill and nothing actively is happening, no events, none of that, why constantly play? Which was the reason why, even though it had a small batch of people, only a few people were playing on it per day. Noah was on the server, and Noah rarely hopped off, like he rarely did. And he was Sindara's clan master. So yeah. Since there was no factions, even though there was factions, all this other stuff, since there was no conflict, no arguments, basically no fire, the server just died out. I mean, there was still a community who wanted the server to continue, but like, only the first two I just mentioned, who had a fire, especially the bedrock side, it had a huge fire. The Telstar server was so chill that there just wasn't much of a said fire to mention. So yeah. Now onto my thoughts and feelings on all the communities and the whole video overall. It was pretty fun and interesting to make this video. It actually was pretty nice reviewing and going back on all the other sides of the songs where I either forgotten about or almost forgotten about. It was pretty fun and reliving some memories. Of the bedrock side at least. Yeah. And all I will say to the communities is good luck, and don't let that fire go out. Normally this ain't my usual rambles where I have ramble on about some stuff and random stuff, but this time didn't have much to say. So yeah, this has been Delphius, and I'm signing out.
for you.